Today's horoscope, Cancer October 24th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You've begun a sun cycle emphasizing pleasure, creative self-expression, romance, and entertainment. Until November 21st, you might feel more inspired by creative efforts or romantic pursuits. Special attention to personal hobbies or recreation and entertainment can be in focus. You're tapping into the more playful, imaginative side of your nature and feeling freer and happier, as well as more confident and outgoing. Love and attraction might be on your mind more than usual, happy projects may be renewed or refreshed, new avenues for self-expression and entertainment can open up, and the need for positive feedback is very strong. It's a time to recognize your inherent need for some playtime. You're gradually pulling yourself out of your shell and enjoying and sharing yourself more. Today, your exchanges can be revealing and interesting. You can feel energized by your personal plans. Embrace the wisdom of the cosmos. By knowing that the moon, our sweet Luna, is your celestial ruler, we can understand inherent characteristics about who you are and how you pursue romance. The moon ebbs and flows and is deeply tied to a nurturing, maternal energy. In relationships and love, you require a solid emotional rope to keep you connected to someone truly. Ultimately, this emotional energy is the most crucial factor when it comes to your pursuit of connection with another, as you want to feel that this person's heart feels like a home. Channel this energy at this time. Do not lash out. Mood swings might be prevalent, as the moon in your sign will square Chiron retrograde in Aries and conjunct Mars in your sign. You might struggle with where you are at in your career path, especially if you compare yourself to your peers and colleagues. Since today might be more emotionally challenging than usual, you could be extra sensitive to others' successes and accomplishments. Try not to take their achievements personally. See it as a sign that you will one day be in the same boat as long as you continue to work hard. Today's planetary alignment makes this a week to assert your right to be you, particularly in your own head. Give yourself permission to do what you really want to do. This will undoubtedly include something for your body: a massage, a virtual yoga class, a gourmet meal from a favorite takeout restaurant. Whatever your self-expression, keep your body a part of it. Feel your feelings with your body, give yourself permission to revel in it. Today's vibrations will push you towards a new departure. Today you should feel the first preliminary signs. You feel the need to move in every sense of the word, towards new ideas and contacts. In your professional environment you could well have some very good news for the future. Things are changing for you on the inside and on the outside. Just having the moon in Cancer is keeping you emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware during what is a busy day in the heavens, with multiple different threads in play. However, the moon is actively involved in some of those threads, and especially those connecting things on the playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence. At the same time that this is giving you a better read on a friendly aspect between forces on the job and career fronts, this last visit before Mars leaves Cancer is helping you understand where to channel his warrior and competitive spirit. The sun's return to your romantic sector today is the point in each year when the solar will always shift onto matters of the heart and all things romantic. The difference this year is that Venus, the planet of love, has already moved through, and Mercury, the planet of communication, is not only here but is continuing what she did to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together. Daily Planetary Overview. Today's celestial influences could stir up a bit of emotional turbulence, as the sensitive moon in Cancer forms a square with Chiron, the wounded healer, retrograde in fiery Aries. At the same time, the moon also creates a harmonious sextile with Uranus retrograde in steady Taurus, introducing a spark of unpredictability. What does all this mean? You may find something from your past unexpectedly resurfacing today, a memory, an unresolved situation, or even an encounter with someone you've been avoiding. It's the kind of moment that could trigger old emotions, leaving you feeling a bit shaken or vulnerable. Let's shift our focus to something else that's brewing in the stars today: a powerful square between the Sun in Libra and Pluto in Capricorn. This aspect can feel a little uncomfortable, almost as if the universe is pushing you to confront the bigger, more significant things in your life that you might have been putting off. Let's be real, we all have those tasks or issues we'd rather avoid. Whether it's that daunting work project, a heartfelt conversation you've been delaying with someone close to you, or even a simple, yet necessary, task like organizing your personal space to clear out the mental clutter, we all have something that we know needs our attention. But here's the good news, while this energy might feel a bit intense, it's also incredibly motivating. Think of it as the universe's way of saying, it's time to stop putting things off and start making real progress. You don't have to tackle everything at once. The key is to take that first step, no matter how small. Once you get started, you'll likely feel a sense of relief and accomplishment. Remember those times when you pushed through your procrastination and finally handled something important? That feeling of satisfaction and clarity awaits you again today. Now, I'd love for you to reflect on something. Have you been avoiding anything lately that's been weighing on your mind? Maybe it's something that feels a bit daunting, but deep down you know it's important. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What's been holding you back, and how do you plan to tackle it today? Let's support each other as we navigate this transformative energy together. And speaking of transformation, Uranus retrograde in Taurus adds an element of surprise to today's mix. You might experience an unexpected breakthrough or a sudden insight that helps you see things from a new perspective. Have you ever had one of those moments where everything suddenly made sense, even though you'd been struggling with the issue for a while? That's the kind of energy Uranus brings today, an electric, almost unpredictable force that can lead to positive change if you're open to it. In fact, this might be a great day to embrace the idea of change and flexibility. While the moon square to Chiron stirs up old wounds, Uranus is here to remind you that healing doesn't always have to follow a predictable path. Sometimes the most profound growth happens when we least expect it, when we're open to new ideas, new ways of thinking, and new approaches to life's challenges. So, if something unexpected pops up today, whether it's an opportunity or a revelation, embrace it. It could be just what you need to propel yourself forward. As the day unfolds, take a moment to consider how these energies are playing out in your own life. Are there emotional triggers or past situations coming to the surface? Are you feeling called to face something you've been avoiding? And most importantly, are you ready to react differently this time? Today is a chance to do things differently, to heal old wounds, and to make meaningful progress in areas where you felt stuck. Remember, the universe is always working in your favor, even when it presents challenges. Today's energy might feel a bit intense, but it's here to help you grow stronger, more self-aware, and more aligned with your true path. So embrace the emotional turbulence, lean into those tough conversations, and trust that by the end of the day, you'll be one step closer to the empowered, authentic version of yourself. Now, I want to hear from you. What's been coming up for you emotionally lately? Have you noticed any old patterns or situations resurfacing that need your attention? How are you planning to face them in a new way today? Let's talk about it in the comments, and support each other on this journey of growth and healing. Together, we can turn today's challenges into powerful moments of transformation.